Alright, let's get this over with, once and for all. Mage Knight 404 here, welcoming you back to Let's Play Fire Emblem... Path of Radiance. Radiant Dawn. Alright, we got through and found out that Ludveck led us into a trap. So now we got to go right into the toothy maw of the endgame.
Having anticipated Queen Elincia's attack, the majority of Duke Ludveck's forces left Felleray.
Smart douchebag.
The troops stationed at Castle Felleray were merely the bait with which to lure Joffrey and his troops away from Melior. In Joffrey's absence, Ludveck's objective is nothing less than to take the royal palace, and Queen Elincia with it. Lucia, foreseeing a possible attack on the capital, arranged for Queen Elincia and Princess Leanne to be secretly moved to Fort Alpea.
Why mention Leanne other than the fact that she's
Lucia
a harem
herself
princess?
Is unable to evade Duke Ludveck's agents. She is captured in the dead of night while attempting to contact an informant. Queen Elincia receives the sad news the next morning.
Yeah, Elincia's not gonna take this very well. Endgame! Elincia's Gambit. Now we're at Fort Alpea. So, guessing that flare that's sent up from Joffrey's troops means Ludveck's plans to come for your majesty. He's probably marching his troops toward this fortress as we speak. That ain't good. Since it's come to this, I'd like to stick around and help. Let me know if you need me. Haar man!
I see. Thank you ever so much. Sir Haar, I have one more question. What about Lucia? Have you heard from her? Is she safe?
We found a man's body in the village safe house. We believe he was her messenger. We also found this.
No! This is Lucia's hair! But how?
Well, we assume that Ludveck infiltrated her network with spies and captured her. This is his way of letting us know. It also means she's still alive, which means we can still save her. Queen Elincia, it's up to you to determine the best course of action.
Yes, I know. Royal Guards, arm yourselves and prepare to meet the rebel forces in battle. I will be commanding you personally.
Oh! What's this? Elincia showing initiative? Your Majesty, but you are the Queen. It's much too dangerous. Please assign a subordinate to this duty.
I will not. It is my indecision that has allowed this rebellion to come this far. I refuse to run this problem any longer.
Finally, admission too.
Lucia, I'm sorry. Somehow I promise you, I will save you!
Her poor hair.
Princess Leanne, Sir Lucci, this fortress will soon be under siege.
What?
Somehow the enemy has found out that I am hiding here. My two and fine friends, you must escape. I sing and help Queen Elincia. No! Under no circumstances. I won't allow any such thing. I help Queen Elincia.
Now, my lady, never mind. Nothing can tell you can sway her. And me? I'm sure you wouldn't mind having these old bones on the battlefield.
Sir Lucci, honestly, I couldn't.
Wait until you see me. Even at my age, I'll be one step in those fussiest hatch whippersnappers. Whippersnappers!
Very well. I must prepare as well. I had hoped this day would never come. Amiti, the treasured blade of House Crimea, will awaken from its long slumber.
And we get the Amiti! Oh yes! Alright, before we begin, we have one more set of awesomeness we must pelt through. So we have all the combined forces of the last of Chapter 2, minus Lucia, plus Elincia. And she has the Amiti. You remember the Amiti from Path of Radiance, right? Holy crap! Did intelligence systems inject this thing with steroids? This sword went from being a pretty average weapon to one of the best swords in the game. Probably the best sword in the game. It might went up by 6. It has a lot more hit now. It's still able to double attack. It's still infinite uses, it's still only Elincia's weapon, and it still grants +3 to defensive resistance. The Amiti is broken! it is broken. Seriously. Seriously, as long as she has the Amiti, nothing will stop Elincia. Except for Bowman, of course. But still. At least not in this portion of the game. Alright, I should pass off some stuff. Just so I can make room in the instance I need to, you know, make room. I don't want to waste money buying weapons for these guys, considering I won't be using them. But considering that I can't really solo this map with Marcia, since she is going to be coming into the map, I have to at least prepare. Alright, there's staves you can buy. There's healing stuff. Here's more bargains. Why do they have a slim sword for... They have killer weapons. Again, buy them at your own discretion. They have a recover staff. You probably should buy that. And tool elixir. Let's see. Blade type weapons. No one here can use swords other than Braum, and his sword rank is much too low. Tactical nukes, on the other hand. I guess I got one for Haar. Semi-tactical nuke for Neff. Hand axe for Braum. Pole axe for Braum. Exciting! I might as well make herself useful. Give her a steel knife. Yes, there are spells, but who can use spells in this team? We'll have to find out. This is from our fancy madam known as Calill. Queen Elincia, a visitor to see your majesty.
At this hour? Who could it be? Good evening, Queen Elincia.
How you doing, Calill? What's up?
Calill, what brings you here? Well, you see, Lady Lucia asked me to give you a hand if you ever found yourself between a rock and a hard place, your majesty. She instructed the workers here at Fort Alpea to notify me if they thought that you needed any kind of help. Lucia did? Lady Lucia has been taking your majesty, but I think she'll be fine. Actually, I know she will. She had the brain to set this up in advance, so I know she has a good head on her shoulders.
She's got a point.
Yes, you're right. Thank you, Calill. Save the things after the Duke of Feather is taken care of. We can hold the party at my place. Sure?
Yay! And Calill joins the party for that one. This is from Harman. These soldiers are extremely focused given the hectic circumstances. They're very well trained.
Lucia handpicked each one of them.
Lucia and that official with the curly blonde beard. What was his name?
You mean Count Bastion?
Yeah, that's the one. Bastion, Count of Fair. He's usually considered the premier political mastermind of Crimea, but Lady Lucia is proving no slouch herself.
Yes, I really don't deserve them.
Come on, don't sell yourself short.
What do you mean?
Loyalty isn't just a personal trait. Most of it hinges on who's calling the shots, what kind of commander you're under. My first commander was only concerned with lining his own pockets. Next was the Mad King himself. Man, I don't go back to military duty. If Shaharn hadn't asked me, I wouldn't have stayed for so long. But he showed me what a dude could be. Someone who makes falling seem like the most natural thing in the world.
What about Mbegnon's leaders and the Apostle Sanaki?
The Falcon Knights report to the Apostle, the Draco Knights to the Senate. Of the two, the Falcon Knights seem happier. I've never actually met the Apostle personally. Sounds like a nice girl. Who knows?
I see.
Andra's running on the mouth. I actually can give you this.
A physics staff?
I want you to fight for all your loyal supporters. Losing your leader is tough, you know.
Sir Haar, thank you so much.
Yay, a physics staff! We get to finally use one of these suckers. Seriously. In case you didn't catch it, physics staff allows you to heal at a distance. And they lowered its rank from B to C, so now it's even more accessible to staff users, which is awesome. Anyway, joining us is Calill, first-class sage. She's a fire sage, and a very good one at that. Only problem is she's lacking in availability. However, this is offset by the fact that she has really good stats. If you decide to raise her up, of course. Also, she is the only character in the game that's allowed two clear data bonuses. Since Largo doesn't join your party, Calill also gets Largo's bonuses. However, they don't stack. So she can't get +4 speed if both Calill and Largo max speed in Path of Radiance. Which is understandable. Otherwise, Calill would end up being extremely broken if she had both clear data bonuses that stacked. Aside from that, she's still a formidable powerhouse. She has Hellfire, Meteor, which is very useful, and a Thunder Tome, along with Manry. And considering the clear data, she has maximum ranks right off the bat, which is awesome. She still has Nihil, of course, which is pretty nice for endgame. Oh, well, Calill's awesome! Side of user, she'll prove to be a very formidable sage. This I can assure you with certainty. I need a vulnerary. I guess I'll buy one real quick. There. For Crimea. For victory! I think that's all the managing we need to do. Because there's not really much we can do, considering this is a semi-solo. Whatever. Let's go.
The battle will begin soon. I want both of you to promise me that you will fall back if in danger. Understood?
Fall back, Your Majesty. No one can hold a candle to the speed at which the Raven try retreats.
That's a relief.
Cool. Reporting, sir. Fort Alpea's gate is sealed, and they are ready in their defenses. We see. Lady Lucia must arrange some way to warn the Queen. Alas, even if they have all the energy left in the world, the Royal Knights wouldn't arrive for 2 days. In any case, there is no way we can lose, considering they have a card which is yet to be put into the game. Damn it, Ludveck, stop being a douche. Your Majesty, dire news. The rear gate is open, and the rebel army is storming in.
What? What? How could this happen? I think you understand when you question this man. You guard the inner garden, correct?
You scum! You helped the rebel army, didn't you? Yes, I did. I did it because it was the best thing for the future of this country. What? Traitor! Those state murderers killed my entire family, and now the Queen bows down and wags her tail at them. It's a disgrace. Silence! You're the traitor here. Prepare to die.
Wait! Killing this man will do nothing to help our situation. We have to halt Ludveck and his men. They're already inside. I'm going out there too.
We're gonna fight for you, Queen Elincia. You can count on me, Your Majesty.
Queen Elincia, Crimea needs you more than anything, and I reckon you could use my help. My homeland being ruled by a snobbing stiff like Ludveck? Please, I don't think so.
Your Majesty, we will give our lives for our Queen. Allow us to fight.
Thank you, everyone. I am indeed the Queen of Crimea, and the Queen does not hide. Our enemies are fellow citizens of Crimea. We can no longer sit idle as they destroy the harmony of our nation.
Finally, Elincia's being badass. Could our situation be any better? Just look at these fragile defenses. As fragile as the Queen's reign. Oh, the Queen has taken command. I expected her to abandon her people, turn tail, and run for the hills. How preciously naive. We should have to teach them that being overly optimistic can be fatal.